thanks for trying to set the game on cache, but it just seems to default to other. Oh, that is a little loud on my side. Oh, I figured we'd have. Ah, there we go. Some more voices. Portia, I think, gets a little bit repetitive to stream while I'm just sort of like leveling up a bit. And I kind of wanted to. I didn't remember how this turned out. I thought it'd be cool to play a little more, and I don't have enough brain power for Mass Effect or something like that. I'm out of practice. Plot twist. Hi Ray, and hi Elkesh. September 9th, 9:52 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Let's see if I can get my voices today. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix! Look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received... Okay, hang on. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try and attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. That's not quite right. He had a sort of like a smarmy voice. Yeah, everyone's getting different voices today. What, does Wright have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? Hi, Leaky. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty, so that I make that my policy. Edgeworth? You've changed. Phoenix, do you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, Wright? Phoenix? Well, gotta be sorting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 1. Sorry. Lily's going, I want strokes, but then I'm trying to stroke and she's like, no, not like this, and like contorting her head upside down. I'm like, you silly cat. Oh, no, she's gone away because I'm teasing her. Or she's wanting some food. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Excuse me, yawn. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. I'm doing this thing where I shove my chin up to my chest to try and get it to be deeper. It's quite funny if you saw it. I don't know if it's working either, and I've got the giggles. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why do the judge asked Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Anyone's going to raise an objection about this? I suppose it's me. Oh, objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Mayfair? Shrug. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought the May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent. Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanour. Right, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. God, it just makes me shudder. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. White child? I don't speak Spanish. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Car. Sorry, I don't know why when I started speaking I start yawning. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I am done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho, ho, ho! God. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9 p.m. I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but she gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. He said it was all over. Sorry. Yawning. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Bim, 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 bim. Bim, bim, bim. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. I'll back. See anything to gain by attacking with this point further. What were you doing at the time? Okay. Spiky head. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Once she too. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fae off his phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I cannot. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she took the phone of this Fae woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Ha ha. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. And you'll be a little more detailed about that. You just got to know exactly what happened. Of course, comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change. Perhaps you could. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Wait a minute. Objection! Howdy, Jesse. Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What? What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Yes, exactly, Twaggy. High objection! The killer was here. Oh, wrong voice. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. Twaggy! This is a teen stream. Did the anime come first or the game? There's an anime for Phoenix Wright? I don't know the answer. The internet would know. I mean, the game's been out for many years. Yeah. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Yeah, game came first. Thanks. Gosh. Don't you find that odd? Yeah! If you find it, send me a link. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Cool. Phoenix. Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim on the left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. I saw Twaggy, thank you. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Later, Draggy, thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realise it was that. Shit, I thought it was like a wiki page. I didn't see that. Oh, no. Okay, pirate. Good. I was thinking wiki page or streaming server. Or one of those ones that tells you where you can stream. Yeah. Pirate Sitepad. Anyway, can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. It's based on the game. That sounds cool. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fenco, of course. Look at that smug grin on his face. More specifically, he was standing here. And to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was standing here. Yeah, exactly. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Take that, Mr. Edgeworth! Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Exact Mundo, Mr. Edgeworth. Take that. Order! I will have order in my courtroom! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defence are a distortion of the truth, Your Honour. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Oh, very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Sorry about the voices, they're really bad. But I'm having fun. Good luck. Yeah, can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. That's the name of my new indie band. Ms. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right, chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember? Mr. Lawyer? No, she was hit once! That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honour. Hey. Yeah. Hit her twice. No! No! Blow by blunt object.
Objection!
Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What did you have to say to that? Up. That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White. Wasn't it you who told the court? There's also a live action film. Oh my god, I saw the posters for this, I remember. I remember seeing the posters for this, it looked incredible. I mean, incredibly bad, but it looked incredible. It was only out in Japanese though. Damn it, I don't speak Japanese. I wonder if they subbed it. Ace Attorney film. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Or at least, yeah. I really wish I could speak Japanese. It's a beautiful language. I could probably learn it, but add it to the list of many things I should be doing. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Okay. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
He is sassy. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused. Because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. The two accounts. I have a week off. No! I even interviewed smack bang in the middle of that week for 3 hours. That is a long time. I have stuff to prepare for it. And it takes longer than that for me to learn a language. It took like 4 years for me to learn French. So, yeah. But also, hi Paul. Did I say hi Paul already? If not, hi Paul. And also hi Dragon Ball, whose name I don't know, so I can't call you by anything other than that. Same with Dwaggy. I just call you Dwaggy. I'm assuming you have an actual name. Anyway, hi everyone, how's it going? Well, I see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Together, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Swap! He's sweating. Swap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Sky or Skylar? Oh, that's cool. It's a nice name. Hi, Sky. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. I don't know why he's suddenly gone fake French. Deal with it. This is almost over. fall.
Hold it!
Press. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. How? Can't have been, because window.
Objection!
Mr. White? It was impossible for you to see in the glass stand. What? Look at this.
These are the floor pans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honour. Now look. Judge looks so surprised. Yes, he does, Jesse. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'll be able to see. Here. Well, no, the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it at all after it fell either. I put extra words in there. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law officers. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah!
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I missed me. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. What's funny, Ray?
Objection!
That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. What? I thought about Edgeworth. Yeah, I mean, the detective is Mr. Gumshoe and Dick Gumshoe, and the white guy is bribing everyone. So quality of investigative work is low as it is. Yeah, Gumshoe. I mean, if he's doing the investigation, I'm surprised he didn't arrest himself. I am mean to him because he's not a bad guy, he's just a bit bumbling. But yes, exactly. Plus, there's cold water on burn area. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Bluecore. Didn't mean to hit the court record there. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Ms. Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honour, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? I think it means whom. No, you wouldn't. Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honour. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. Yes, objection leading the witness. I mean, pretty much testifying for the witness. And actually, I think prosecution is allowed to do that? Possibly? But yes, exactly, Sky. To his own demise. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder.
Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the blaceless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Sorry, I do apologise for the yawning. I'm going to have some tea. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Though why I'd be yawning if I was dehydrated, I don't know. That's a thing, right? Ah, tea. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, as a week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. Soon, I think. That is when I saw this glass light stand. No. Cars. Department store receipt.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and that is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound?
Oh. Correct! That is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix! Okay. Beginning of September. Okay. Present.
Objection!
Your Honour, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see it. Damn it! It does, but... Skipping through that. It does.
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April, view the details of Ms. Faye's phone conversation. And praise the White House. Thank you for the matter. Right.
Hold it!
Why did you notice someone's innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish. I guess it made a lasting impression. Such a beautilicious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Objection!
No. At least I don't get penalised for this. I know the things on the back of the receipt because the receipt is for the lamp and she bought it that day. I think that was earlier in the thing if people didn't see the previous parts. But in next games you get penalised for pressing it on the wrong thing.
Hold it!
Hello? Was it really you that went in the office? Or was it Ms. May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fair and Quo law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Hello? Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fair and Quo law offices. I've got a tail on my head.
Hold it!
Why did you tap me his phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the Covent case, Your Honour. Look what, it's a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Oh, Tusk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come. If you're to admit your defeat. You fought honourably. No more? I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honour. Phoenix! Phoenix over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? He just fainted. Yes, here's the Force, Luke. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya. I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh, so I had to wait to present the receipt. I see. Yes, Maya does have the force.
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix!
Wright wrote that, not me.
So, what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
Front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000!
Wow, big spender.
Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th.
September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. Bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the week before.
Yeah. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about ready to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. Receipt updated in court record. September 9, 1:16 p.m. Well, no wonder he fainted. He's hungry. Ow. Don't lean on one elbow. Ow. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Felix Wright. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm really sorry about the yawning. It's been a full-on week and it's only Thursday. Thank God tomorrow's a bank holiday. Here's the defendant, brother. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is to pass judgment on the defendant, Felix Wright. Your Honor? Please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Felix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Ugh. Right, now we present the receipt. It's because I played this before. I was like, I know it's a receipt! Look closely at this. See the word Mayo written on it in blood? You're grasping! I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt, Mr. Smarty Pants. The other side? Your Honor, tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt. Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. Oh no! You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I don't know how to make that noise, so I'm just going to go, ah! Well, Mr. Wright, can't get it out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honour, I understand there must be quite a lot of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What's an awakening worms way up this one? Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Felix Wright is innocent. Huh? There you go! I would like to request one more day before Felix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports, is it? This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Kills for a nuke. I don't know. If anyone is going to call Mr. White's trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honour! May I go Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Yeah. Phoenix! Read this note out loud. Yeah? What's this? Memo received from here. Your Honour, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist out! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I missed Mia with the tinker. Case closed, Your Honour. The faces on that. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defence. Yes, Your Honour. Totally 100% me. I guess you could say that. If you only knew how spirited it was. Oh, the puns they slay. Well, this court finds the defence, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th. 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget about it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? Oh, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faenco Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, pausing for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. You said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. Law Officers. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! The great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. But only the end of that case. Bleep bloop! Turnabout Sisters, 15G. Clear, Episode 2 of Phoenix Wright, Ice Attorney. Ice Attorney! Ice and Fire. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai! Ah. It's me, everyone can open now. Yes, she is a Jedi ghost. Save your progress. Grah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai, the pale moon in the sky, your blood, something, something. I missed that. It went too fast. The moon! Oh, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. I'm not going to attempt to do samurai accents. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the midnight. One has fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Officers. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Yes, you're totally Maya, Ray. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch him with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Now you sound old, Gramps. Well, Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Okay, that's a lot of capitals, Ray. Yes, caps are grenine. I don't think Catbot moderates capitals. Oops. Catbot basically fucks off when you need it. I didn't just say that. I'm sure Catbot is like Lily. Every time I take the mouse out of the box, it ends up back in the box, and the box ends up somewhere where it's not supposed to be. I mean, it could be because I put catnip in the box. But I still haven't found one of the Mr. Mousies. Still haven't found it. So I got a new one out. So now there's 3. They're all white. Ray's allowed to yell. It's just really hard to read the capitals. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. No one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law officers. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Grumpy Gramps indeed. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. It's okay. It's just a cell phone call. Bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Mate, what? It's still early. It's a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that Steel Samurai killed a villain! Exactly! Sometimes summoned on stream and then says, what is happening, why I've been working at it. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV!
Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. There's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Oldie Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Ring, ring! I don't think he's Dexter Morgan. That would be very disturbing. Be very disturbing.
Yes? Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep.
Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Okay. Talk. You look like you're about to explode. Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention centre and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Okay. Let's move. Detention centre. Gonna need some more tea. We're gonna take a very, very, very short break. Very short break while I just refresh my tea. 2 minutes.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to take my contact lenses out as well. My eyes were hurting. Right, where were we? Oh yes, October 16th, Detention Centre, Visitors Room. Mayor is very enthusiastic about this, and wow, that guy's huge. What's wrong, Mayor? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Definitely did it. Murder, at least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something... hang on. What do you reckon his voice sounds like? I would try and do like a southern accent, but I am very bad. Big, dumb, strong man? I don't know, I feel like he's a big softie. I'm not going to try and do a deep voice. I should do something. Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes. Okay. Yes. Of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Wow. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer. Dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes. It's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologise for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey! Who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Oldie Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his victims and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. Huh. I see. Is that Wolverine? I was thinking Lion-O. Neo-Oldie Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well,
That morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. He was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right? Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. We expect 10 bucks, she asks for autographs. Okay. Excuse me. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey! You there! You want in? You've got to go through me. Sorry. We're employers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure the Gorkas like you stay out. Gorkas? Gorkas. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. I remember old Peg. Years today. Something horrible happened and all you can think of is sightseeing. Wasting your time at a place like this. Don't you have jobs or do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Like the life seems like the life used to be loafing around young people, hippie clothes. Something. Gosh, she's very fast. Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today! Kitty went away. So what do you do here at the studios? Global Studios? We make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid. Jimmy. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 10 years ago now, that was Studio of Dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim. Dummy. Evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. It's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Willpowers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. In the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Got used to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now that the studio where the murder took place is to the left here, so if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here, move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay. Hello? How is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. The security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this wire business, and I need every advantage I can get. I'm sorry. Well, I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. I let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let you on. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you can write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. How's request up to the court? Just try this one. Pass that security. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll. Powers' request given to the security lady. I think you can trust his face to use of such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may now pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Good detective told me himself. Gumshoe's here. Hey, Dick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Cool. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hi! Oh god, Cockney accent. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective! Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out of the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Exactly what Wright said. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. can blame other people all that I want, but I know in the truth of my art.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
We're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey? You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got?
The autopsy result, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Jack's autopsy report. Time of death, 15th of October at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear.
I mean, that's a way to go, definitely.
Better than eaten by a zombie. Or shark. Anyway.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy result, time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. I think I'm lying, asked the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true.
One would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up.
About the security lady.
Ah, that sweet old lady, what a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? He's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. Photo of the steel samurai heading towards the crime scene. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by that, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. No, we're not. Give us a bloody chance. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I hadn't already found. Someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go.
Free pass to the place, now's our chance to check things out. Right. Examine. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. Takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. What the heck is that? Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. The wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it. Shouldn't have. Damn it. Right, okay. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. Use it now, though. Entrance to Studio 1. Studio where they found Jack Howard's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. I hit the wrong button, I wanted to do check. Okay. Nick, look. Security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah. They're soft enough, she doesn't need teeth. Ew! Teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Let's make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Emma, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him too. He's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. Do you think I was joking? Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Ha! Here's the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. Shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. And we took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. Just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching! An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Main entrance to the studio. Oh, the big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressed up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry on film equipment. Security guard station. The security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it in the desk. See the computer that runs the security cameras. Can't use it. October 16th, Global Studios. Employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for the steaks. What? There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. It might be something like the samurai spear. Don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Ooh, hang on. We've got a slide. Great, they used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid! There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near oldie Tokyo Castle. Ha! Looks like one of those electric-powered cycles. I don't know about those. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Do people cycle to get exercise? Looks like a motorcycle, but green, I guess. Okay. Oops. Slide. Right. Move. Dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. This must be Power's bag. Hey, you don't open that. Look. An employee card key? That must be Powers's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. Borrow it, you mean. Card key added to core. I wonder what else is inside Powers's bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger! Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Your Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits here and among the costumes. This must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig you use in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. It's the Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep! It opens! Alright, we're in. She is way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? Real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil's magistrate did die here. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. 0 bloodstains. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? Stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yes, I didn't touch it. Wow, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! I'm sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You'd never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yeah, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Need some more tea. Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Tired. I'll finish doing this little bit of looking and then save it and call it a night. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area is where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And Mr. WP to go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, this is private. What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio. And he has to be the killer. You even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's something bothering me.
Ha!
That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, a lead!
Well, I don't know about that. That day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yeah, several times. Some of the studio employees, maybe. I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
Wait, if someone had come in here, that security lady have noticed them.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps.
Let's go put that security lady on the spot. You sensed someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
Doesn't cut in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Wow, look at that camera. It's cost a ton.
Yeah, don't touch it, thank you. Right, okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. Just be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain. Near Fujimina.
Fujima. Oh my god, I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in oldie Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not oldie Tokyo, Nick. Neo oldie Tokyo. Ah, right.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I just wanted to sit in one of those. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl's more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Right, I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? The estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be.
We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
You're absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Huh? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and you better tell me quick, you spitey head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
I'm just talking to the assistant in the studio.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there's no tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. When I was young, let me tell you, I knew a thing about stretching your arm and shooting you. Indeed. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Examine the computer. The computer that runs the screen. Yeah, Nick. Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Should I try the computer? Try it!
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers.
Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. So the camera turns on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. 307. There. Enter.
Hey, they printed out data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
Why is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I can imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. It was printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2.
What does that mean?
There's more photo data from that day.
Oh, that's the only one on the computer.
Powers ? Photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Help me use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
Put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hands to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Well, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey! Why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Saving content. Save. Okay, and I'm going to call it there for the stream. Because if I do any more, I'm going to lose my voice. And I'm also tired and I want to go to bed. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate the company. Hope you've enjoyed it, even with the terrible voices. I think there's going to be some Overcooked co-streaming at the weekend, so I will catch you for that. Aside from that, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK of the Terrible Voices. This has been Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We finished episode 2 and we started episode 3. This is part of the trilogy of games for the Xbox. And on that note, I bid you good night.